Luka Doncic has the ball in his hands. He drives, leaps, and throws down a thunderous dunk that sends shockwaves through the arena. Now, picture that happening against the Mavericks, in a game that just got added to the schedule, setting the stage for one of the most exciting matchups of the season. This isn't just another game. This is personal. This is history, skill, and pure competitive fire colliding. And with Luka in full form, this clash isn't just about basketball, it's about pride, revenge, and making a statement that will echo all season long. If you think this is just another regular season game, you're dead wrong. This is the one circled in red on every fan's calendar. So buckle up, because we're about to break down why Luka Doncic dunking his way into this matchup is the perfect storm for basketball drama. Welcome back to the channel, where we keep you locked in on everything you need to know about the NBA's biggest stories, juiciest rivalries, and the games that define seasons. Today's focus? The newly added Luka Doncic vs Mavericks showdown that could send shockwaves through the Western Conference, and why this particular game has all the makings of an instant classic. From Luka's evolving dominance to the emotional storyline of facing his former team under these circumstances, there's no shortage of angles to dissect. We'll dig into Luka's recent performances, his mindset heading into this matchup, and how his growing reputation as not just a scorer but a dunking highlight machine changes the dynamic for his current squad. And of course, we'll examine how the Mavericks are approaching this, what's at stake for them, and why the Lakers, yes, the Lakers might actually be one of the biggest winners from this game even without playing in it. Let's start by talking about Luka Doncic himself. Over the past few seasons, Luka has built a reputation as one of the most skilled, clutch, and unshakable players in the NBA. He's been labeled a magician with the basketball, a passing savant, and an offensive force. But this season, there's been a twist. His dunks are becoming a bigger part of his arsenal. Now, we're not talking about flashy, empty-calorie dunks. We're talking about statement dunks, the kind that ignite his team and deflate the opposition. These moments have become symbolic of Luka's growing assertiveness, his willingness to impose his will physically and not just through finesse. In recent games, we've seen Luka take it straight to the rim, elevating with authority, and slamming it down with a message: "I'm not just here to beat you, I'm here to dominate you." That's the Luka we're bringing into this matchup. Now, about this Mavericks game. For those who've been tracking the schedule closely, you know that games can be shuffled, added, or flexed based on various league priorities, and when this one hit the calendar, it raised eyebrows. It's not often that you see a late addition carry so much intrigue, but this one does. Luka facing the Mavs isn't just about a star going up against his former team, it's about the emotional weight behind it. There's history here. There's a fan base that once adored him now watching him line up in different colors. There's a front office that made decisions shaping the current landscape. And there's a player who, no matter how much he plays it cool, knows this game means more. For Luka, this isn't just about personal numbers. It's about narrative control. Every dribble, every shot, every dunk will be dissected not just as part of the box score, but as part of the story. If he dominates, the message is clear: he's thriving without them, and maybe, just maybe, they were wrong to let him go. If the Mavericks shut him down, they get to reclaim some pride and prove they've moved on successfully. Either way, the stakes are sky high. From a basketball standpoint, this game presents some fascinating matchups. The Mavericks' defense has been inconsistent this season, particularly when it comes to containing elite playmakers who can score at all three levels. Luka fits that bill perfectly, but now he's got added motivation. Expect him to hunt mismatches, force switches, and use his size advantage to get to the rim where, as we've mentioned, his dunking game is sharper than ever. The Mavs will likely throw multiple defenders at him, from long wings to physical guards, trying to wear him down. But here's the thing, Luka thrives in chaos. He loves breaking down double teams, making defenders look silly, and punishing them for overcommitting. This is where his passing becomes lethal. If the Mavs collapse the paint to stop his drives, he'll kick it out to open shooters. If they stick to the perimeter, he's going straight to the rack for another emphatic slam. And let's not overlook the psychological edge. Players will say it's just another game, but anyone who's been in competitive sports knows better. Facing a former team, especially one with as much history as Luka and the Mavs have, brings a different energy. Teammates rally around you, wanting to help you prove a point. Opponents gear up because they don't want to be part of your highlight reel. The crowd, whether home or away, feeds into the storyline, adding tension to every possession. Now, let's talk about the ripple effect this game could have on the Lakers. You might be wondering, what do the Lakers have to do with Luka versus the Mavs? Well, quite a bit, actually. In the tightly packed Western Conference standings, every result matters, especially in matchups between other playoff-caliber teams. If Luka's squad pulls off a win, it could bump the Mavericks down a notch, opening the door for the Lakers to climb. If the Mavs win, it could shift the balance in ways that affect playoff seeding, matchups, and even trade deadline strategies. The Lakers will be watching this one closely, knowing that a single game like this could have significant implications down the road. Beyond standings, there's also the matter of morale and momentum. The Western Conference is as much about psychological warfare as it is about wins and losses. Seeing a rival take down another contender can boost a team's confidence or light a fire under them to keep pace. If Luka goes off and makes headlines, it could inspire other stars, including those in purple and gold, to elevate their games, knowing the competition is relentless. As we approach game day, the hype is only going to grow. Expect the media to flood this matchup with storylines: Luka's revenge, the Mavs' pride, the playoff implications, the individual battles within the game. Social media will be buzzing with predictions, highlight reels, and inevitable hot takes. Fans will be split, some rooting for Luka to go nuclear, others hoping the Mavs shut him down and reclaim the narrative. And when that opening tip goes up, all the talk will give way to action. The beauty of games like this is that they often exceed the hype. The emotions fuel the intensity, the players dig deeper, and the moments become etched in memory. Luka could give us another posterizing dunk, the kind that gets replayed for weeks. The Mavs could rise to the challenge, delivering a statement win. Or we could get a back-and-forth classic that leaves everyone counting down to the next meeting. Either way, the NBA wins. The fans win. And yes, even the Lakers could come out ahead when the dust settles. In closing, this Luka Doncic vs. Mavericks showdown is more than just a late addition to the schedule, it's a gift to basketball fans. It's a reminder that in the NBA, the drama is never just on the surface. It's in the history, the rivalries, the personal stakes, and the unexpected twists that keep us hooked. Luka's dunking game is the exclamation point on his already dangerous skill set, and bringing that energy into this matchup could tip the scales in ways we can't fully predict. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be electric. So mark your calendars, set your reminders, and get ready to witness a game that could define the season for more than just the two teams on the court. If you're as fired up for this matchup as I am, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our deep dives into the biggest stories in basketball. Drop your predictions in the comments. Will Luka dominate and dunk his way to victory, or will the Mavs shut him down and flip the script? Either way, it's going to be one for the books, and you won't want to miss a second of it.